police services expanding beyond our borders?
Adamantly opposed. Adamantly. I'm mystified. I'm perplexed. I think the decision to take on South Bruce Peninsula policing is not a wise move. I think it's we just built a $6.5 million police building. We base that on our population projections, the size of the building, to build out over 20, 30, 40 years. But we're going to fill some of that space with 10, 12, 14, 15 officers from another municipality. And then what happens with Aaron Elderslie in a year or two if they decide? We didn't build the building to take on the responsibility to police other municipalities. We built that building for the Saugeen Shores Police Force, for our residents. Our residents are paying for that building for the next 20 years on their tax bill. There's a surcharge, and we're going to fill some of that space, and perhaps in 10, 15 years have to put on another expansion. Really? I'm perplexed. I'm just perplexed.
$50,000 savings on a $4 million budget. I didn't understand that concept.
Well,
Where did that figure come from?
there's been some discussion around what South Bruce Peninsula would save, with this arrangement by leaving the OPP, and there's been some discussion around what potentially the town of Saugeen Shores would save through efficiencies by bringing in Saugeen Shores policing. But for $50,000-$60,000 in savings in a $4.1 million budget, it makes no sense to me. It just makes no sense. I think this was not a final decision tonight. We're going down that path with negotiations. I think the negotiations should stop, is my view. I think that we didn't build that building to assume the responsibility to police other municipalities. That's not why we built that brand new police building.
Are you worried also the fact that you mentioned Aaron Elderslie, Northern Bruce Peninsula, there could be other municipalities joining? Are you worried that Saugeen Shores Police could be, for a lack of a better word, competing with the likes of OPP or some police?
Think about it for a minute. If South Bruce Peninsula comes our way, what happens to North Bruce Peninsula? They just built a brand new OPP building up there not long ago, up in Ward. So what happens to North Bruce Peninsula now? Are they going to come to Saugeen Shores and say, we'd like you to provide our policing as well? Come on, this makes no sense. If the wish of this council is to take a look at policing with South Bruce Peninsula, and who knows, maybe Aaron Elderslie comes along, well, then maybe we should turn it over to the county for a county structure. Maybe we should let Bruce County take over the whole policing question and turn it into a county police force. I don't think it should be a municipal responsibility to take over policing from South Bruce Peninsula. I don't get it. I'm adamantly opposed to it. I'm mystified and perplexed.
You wouldn't like county policing anyway because you want Saugeen Shores police.
Well, of course I wouldn't want it. But what I'm saying is that if South Bruce Peninsula comes this way, this council decides we're taking over policing, where does North Bruce Peninsula go? What happens to Aaron Elderslie? Are we going to get more requests? That's not why we built that $6.5 million building, to house other police officers from across Bruce County. And I feel strongly about it. I believe we're making a serious mistake by going down this path.
Also, Mike, Saugeen First Nation turned down Saugeen Shores policing in favor of OPP. So they're going to be between a rock and a hard place too.
I think it's going to open up. I just think it opens up doors we don't need to open. We have got the best police force here in all of Ontario. This is not a battle with Saugeen Shores Police. Our police chief, just 2 years on the scene now, and Kevin Zettelbrand doing the job. They're doing a wonderful job. They're dealing with crime at a high level right now. High level in terms of dealing with it in a high level policing perspective, doing a great job with policing, with drugs. We've stepped it up. There's been a lot of great stuff done with our local police force. Let's not water it down. Let's not spread the paint too thin. I don't get it.
I want to ask about some figures again. I saw a report, and I don't know where it was, but it said that there initially would be a savings, but the startup costs were $480 some odd pound, and it is a small, like between 4.7 and 4.3 million. So I'm not sure still where you're.
Well, in the report you read this evening, and it's in the report, I believe it was around $460,000 in startup costs for South Bruce Peninsula. I mean, those vehicles have to be purchased, but they're going to have to pay for that cost. there are significant costs for South Bruce Peninsula. It's in the report, and so there are significant startup costs for South Bruce. And so anyway,